Welcome back to the channel, y'all. Welcome to another spiritual therapy session. So I am here. I am outside. I am fighting with the flies and the cats once again. But looks like everything's pretty cool for right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this little video out. There's been a lot of stuff in the energy. Let me turn my hourglass over, y'all. There has been a lot of energy coming out about new relationships, new loves, and stuff like that. You know, a lot of these past old soul contracts that have not been fulfilled. You know, the universe is, getting rid of them. People are not, being stuck. Let me just say this: stuck waiting on somebody to treat them right, stuck waiting on people to heal. You know what I'm saying? It's not about that. Life is worth to be lived. And if you and a particular person, if you've learned your lessons and that your soul contract has been allowed to expire by the universe is now, excuse me, getting ready to replace that particular person with someone that is equal to you, equal to your energy, someone that will match your newfound healed energy, because you have done the work and you have upgraded. So I decided to do like a little soul connection reading. It's very seldom I do love readings, but everybody don't want their past person. But I think one of my commenters said something about removing yourself. I don't know, some shit. I don't even know if she removed herself, but if she did, oh well. I mean, I'm not fucked up about that. I mean, if the videos resonate, they resonate. If they don't, they don't. If I do not resonate with, what you're looking for or what your intuition is telling you, by all means, remove yourself, because that means that we are not in the same energy alignment. You know what I'm saying? So, but I thought it was kind of tacky for this particular person to go and comment on my post telling other people to, if they're waiting on if they're looking for new love, to delete themselves off of my page. Like, who the fuck? But oh well, who gives a damn? But anyway, let me go ahead and get into this. I'm gonna go ahead and, like I said, I have this soul connection deck. I am going to put this video out for those of y'all that aren't looking for new love. Like I said, every now and then I do post about new love, but hey, I post what I'm guided to post. 2:22 on the timer. So at this particular moment, we are going to see what's going on for the new love, because a lot of y'all are stepping into new love energy. A lot of y'all are no longer dealing with past people. A lot of y'all have healed, and the universe is now aligning y'all to be able to get out here and date, and just welcome in something new versus dealing with all of the things from your past. So let me take a moment to acknowledge and thank the Holy Spirit for residing in my temple, my spirit guides, my divine ancestors, as well as all my angels of love and light. I do rebuke any low vibrational beings and all negative forces, and I do command all evil eyes to go blind and any monitoring spirits go deaf. And any dark energy that does come this way, it will be transmuted into peace, power, love, and prosperity. And I do speak this in the name of the divine, so that this prayer does reach the Most High Creator. All right, so the first card that we actually got out, because tested was actually at the bottom. I just put it up there because I ran out of room. The first card to come out, it says, be ready to receive what fate has planned for you. As I was just saying, a lot of us that have been dealing with past people that have treated us less than, that never reciprocated us. Say you are, if you are a female watching this, you've never been treated like a woman. You've always been treated like an option. You've always been treated like a piece of ass. You've always been treated like you were never worth anything, especially if you're a mother. You feel like the only thing that you're here to do is to raise kids and raise them by yourself. Nobody helps you. If you've had any men coming, yeah, it irritates the hell out of me when loud vehicles come down the street. I don't know why, but anyway. But if you're a single mother, and you get out there, you may have a little potential to want to date a little bit. You attract in men, 411 on the timer. You attract in the type of men that don't even, they don't even look at you as a potential mate. They'll just want to sleep with you and enjoy the good time with you, and then they go on about their way, and we're just at that age where we're past settling for shit like that. That's that clearance rack material. We don't own clearance racks on this channel. We don't deal with people like that anymore. So at this particular time, because you have thrown your clearance rack away and stop dealing with people that want to remain a Toys R Us kid on the clearance rack, 444 on the timer. Now, those particular people are being removed out of your energy. Those types of people are being removed out of your energy and blocked. to where you won't even attract in those types of people because you no longer vibrate on that level to where you're settling for less. You're settling for being an option because you're lonely. You're settling for less because you believe that you're not going to deserve anything else. You're settling for less because, once again, you're not taught on what it's like to feel like a woman, so you don't know. And that's sad to say. Hey, there's a lot of women. Me, myself, again, I don't mind using myself as an example. I am 44 years old. And I'm telling you, I have never even been in a relationship, and I'm a mother of 5. I've never been in a relationship to where I've actually felt appreciated. So at 44 years old, I just made the sound decision to shut myself down. And whoever else comes into my energy, and as I said that this license plate just passed by, said 4448. But whoever comes into my energy now, yes, there are options. Yes, there are people trying to get with me, but they got to prove some shit. And I don't mean that in an arrogant way, because I'm not an arrogant person at all, but 555 on the timer, 5 represents change. I have made so many changes in my life. I am not fixing to get involved with anybody that even reminds me of anything from my past. Because I am balanced enough in my energy to where I am in touch with my intuition. I know when a person's lying to me. I know when a person just want to sleep with me. You know what I'm saying? Once you get to that particular point in life, the universe will up the type of people that come towards you. That's why this says be ready to receive what fate has planned for you. Because now you are getting ready to walk in. You are now getting ready to walk into a whole totally different era. You're going to be attracting in different types of people. If this is a man watching this video, you are going to attract in women that will appreciate you for being a hardworking man. You're going to attract in a woman that if you decide that you want to spend some money on her, she's not going to look at you as an opportunity, and she's going to look at you she's going to appreciate you for what you're doing for her. There are a lot of men out here that are being used by women as well, Men that feel like the only thing they're supposed to do in life is get up, go to work, and hand over their money and pay child support. And kudos to those that do pay child support and take care of their kids and don't bitch about it and don't get mad and, and bash their baby mamas and talk shit about it even though they don't fuck with their kids. Because there's a whole lot of that around here where and I'm going to say this, a lot of people that have had stagnant past relationships, let me put this out here. Y'all take this down, put it inside your mind. A lot of people that have had fucked up relationships, it's not always because you were in a low vibration. It is because you have had kids by people, let me say this, that have been doing spell work on your love life. Let me say that again. You have had kids by people, ex-lovers, and things of that nature that are pissed off because you left them because they didn't treat you right. They have been doing projection magic on you all of these years. You have only attracted in people that did not see your value because you have had people from your past doing spell work on you, wishing bad on you, hoping don't nobody wife you up or husband you up because they pissed off and bitter because you quit fucking with them. Now y'all can take that shit to the bank and I guarantee you they'll cash that fucking check because that's the truth. And when I learned shit like that, bet my life been changing every fucking since. But anyway, the next card, I don't know who that was that yelled, but y'all heard that confirmation. The next card says feelings. Take time out to explore the deep emotions you are expecting. Take time out to explore the deep emotions you are experiencing. Now, whenever the universe gives you what they have for you, because you have done the spiritual work and cleaned up yourself and realized that the projections and the spell work and things from other people, once you realize that shit, that shatters that all the way around. It does. Because it raises your vibration. G.I. Joe, back in the day, for those of y'all that know about G.I. Joe, my brother used to watch G.I. Joe, rest his soul, but that cartoon used to come on, and it's one thing that always stuck with me about that cartoon is when the man was talking, he would always say, knowing is half the battle. Once you learn something, you shatter it. Education is a motherfucker. That's why we live in a society where everything is done to keep us in the dark, because once you learn some shit, you can walk right up out of it. So once you learn how powerful you are, once you learn that you are eligible to be loved, once you learn that you're not just a piece of ass or a piece of meat or a paycheck, once you learn that shit, all them illusions that people been sending towards your way, that shit gets shattered in your vibration raise. Universe pats you on the back and they get ready to send in what you deserve. That's when Now you take time out to explore the deep emotions you are experiencing, because when you meet this new person, if this person is already in your life, when you are dealing with this person, whether it be texting, whether it be a phone call, whatever it is, however way y'all are interacting, you have to take you have to learn yourself, because if this person is not really for you, this may not even be a bad person, but this may be somebody that you are not in an alignment with, and y'all just may not work out. But as long as you're paying attention to your own emotions and you are in touch with your body, and you know everything, you know what I'm saying, y'all can you can stop before you get too far in, and then all the other shit starts to happen. Because a lot of good relationships go bad because people don't pay attention to what's right in front of them, and that is emotions and feelings. I don't know why, but people just don't. This next card says bond. A love bond grows stronger over time, and that is the absolute truth. So for those of y'all that are dealing with like new relationships and stuff, or potential new relationships, say this is not a relationship right now, it's just a friend with benefits situation, and you know, that's just what it is. Y'all may or may not be in communication a lot, you know, but there's no toxicity involved, there's no, you know, crazy shit. This is just a simple, you know, text, talk, maybe spend time from time to time. Trust and believe, if this is true love, it's going to get stronger, and it's going to get stronger. There is no jealousy involved. There is no envious, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a balance. True love is not fighting to stay together. When you got to fight to hold on to a relationship, and I mean fight as far as in going through somebody's phone and cussing bitches out and all of that dumb shit, that's not love. That is a toxic trauma bond that shows that you and your person both have inner healing that y'all need to do, because there are some particular wounds that y'all have not addressed within y'allself. You got abandonment issues. That's why you checking this person's phone and y'all arguing all the time, because y'all, to be honest, that's not even supposed to be a relationship. That is a karmic lesson you're supposed to learn from. Get over it, move the fuck on. But people don't. They stay stuck in them toxic ass cycles, and then they wonder why they can't attract nobody good in their life, because they don't go in and fix themselves and clean themselves up spiritually. But a true love bond, it gets stronger, and there's no arguing and fighting. Yes, there's disagreements. So if you're dealing with somebody and y'all have little minor disagreements, that's normal. That only makes the love go stronger, to be honest. But anything toxic, no, that's not love. That's bald head hoe shit. That's clearance rack material, and you don't need to be indulged in that, because once you get up off your clearance rack, you ain't even gonna have time for this shit. This next card says respect your relationships, and what that means is see how, well, I got this thing in the way here. See how this microscope is right here? What I get out of it when I see this particular card right here, this is, yeah, you may have a best friend or two, or a particular relative or somebody that you tell your business to, but some shit keep to yourself. Do not be telling people y'all personal business. Do not be telling people when y'all are into it, because this microscope right here, this is somebody on the outside, somebody that you probably think is your friend, somebody that you think got your best interest at heart, that is sitting back watching your relationship, and a lot of people be secretly hoping your relationship fail. Why? Because even if they're in a relationship themselves, they're not happy in it. A lot of people be in relationships for convenience. They be in relationships just because they got kids with a person. They be in a particular relationship with a person because, again, they're on the clearance rack and they don't think they can do no better. So they'll settle for somebody, but then they'll see you and your partner over here smiling together, taking trips together, making money together. You know, the vibe that you and your person throw off. It's a very nice, loving energy. See, you can get on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever you got. You can get on social media and front all you want to on how good your relationship is. But let me say this right here. Energy don't lie. The same people, a lot of people that get on social media, first of all, people that are truly, I'm going to say this, equally yoked, they don't post all their business on Facebook. Matter of fact, some people don't post it all. But, I mean, if you go on a trip, you and your husband or your friend, y'all go on a trip and y'all are, you know what I'm saying, y'all are one, y'all are in this particular union, there's nothing wrong with sharing pictures of y'all taking trips. There's nothing wrong with that, because that's actually a positive influence on people that are in positive relationships on how much fun it'll be once they get to that level. But some people that argue, fuss, and fight all the time, they may have one good weekend, they'll go to the club or they'll go somewhere, they'll go out on a trip, you know what I'm saying, and they'll party, but they'll get on Facebook and all these other sites and post like they the happy family, and then 2 days later, they on Facebook cussing each other out and putting everybody in their business. Do not do that. Regardless of what you got going on in your relationship, keep other motherfuckers out your business. Because I'm telling you, a lot of these people will really sit back and project on your relationship, hoping that y'all break up. because they don't be happy in the shit that they got going on. And instead of them healing and fixing themselves up to release this person, they'll sit around and project on somebody that they see is happy with the person that they with, or the person that the universe gave them. This next card says, let love show you how to learn from each other. Exactly. Do not involve other people in your business, because it's one thing about it. See, this is a book. You both are nothing but an open, y'all should be an open book to each other. There shouldn't be no secrets. There shouldn't be no, well, I don't know if I'm going to do this. Because if you got to sit back and wonder about your person, you don't need to be with them. Point blank, period. I don't give a fuck who it is. If you got to sit back and wonder, if you leave and go to your family reunion and your mate can't go because they got to go to work, and they don't want to take off, or they can't take off, say they just started this job and they're on a probationary period or something. Whatever the situation may be, they can't go. So you got to leave and go out of town for the weekend. If you are not secure in knowing that your person is going to be unattended all weekend, if you got to sit up and call them every 5 minutes and wonder what they doing and all of that bullshit and accusing them of doing this and do, you don't need to be with that person, because trust and believe, that's not love. It's not love, because love will show you how to learn from each other. Point blank, period. Ain't no way around that. This last card, what his next card says, look deeply within to discover your soul purpose in your relationship. And that is so true, because a lot of people will get in relationships, and I'm gonna say this, some people are healing from abandonment wounds, and the universe will send a lot of people in. You know, you may not, nobody's truly fully healed. I don't care how high vibing you are. Nobody's truly fully healed. That's the process we all go through. As long as you breathe and you heal and trust and believe. But for a lot of people, they are healed enough to get into a relationship. And the universe, because they are healing, the universe will bless you or them with you. Let's just say that. The universe will bless you to come into this person's life as a gift to them for putting in the work. And that's when you learn your position in that person's life. Say, for example, you know that this person, let's just say this person lost a parent or something at a young age, and that had an effect on them in their dating life, because they have always been fearful of getting close to somebody and that person passing away. See, your assignment in that relationship is to help that person heal from that particular wound, so that they won't, you know what I'm saying, fall back into a toxic pattern. Because people like that, they will not open up their heart. They'll mistreat people. They'll push good people away because they're afraid of being hurt the way they were when a particular parent or relative or even an ex may have passed away. You know, so those kind of things, when you're dealing with people like that that's got certain issues in the past and they are healing from it, it is your job to help that person heal from that. And whatever it is that you may have had an issue with, it's their job to help you as well. Everybody's relationships is different, so y'all have to put that information where it go. But when that time comes, if you're not in this particular energy and your person open up to you and they tell you, you know, about a specific situation, you know what I'm saying, that's heavy on them, it is your job to be there for that person and help that person come out of it. That's where your counseling, that's where your nurturing abilities have to come in, so that this person can know that, you know what I'm saying, that they can trust you. They can trust you to be vulnerable with you. Because if you can't be vulnerable with your mate, whether you a man or woman, you in the wrong relationship. And that's why a lot of these men are running around here toxic, abusive, and don't know how to communicate, because they attract in a lot of toxic ass women. They call them punks when they cry. They call them weak when they want to show love. So they stop showing love. They turn into abusers. And a lot of these women are not satisfied unless you beating their ass. So, you know, we got a fucked up dynamic we're living in, but a lot of that shit is being overthrown, because a lot of people are waking up to their truth. A lot of people are going through spiritual awakenings, and a lot of people are throwing their clearance racks away, and they're not living that type of lifestyle. So what's happening is, since a lot of people are being healed now, they are attracting in other people, and healed couples will influence the people around them. That's the whole point of a global awakening, is to raise the vibration of this planet, because it's too many dark entities walking around here controlling people and getting people to mistreat people and getting people to do all kinds of fuck shit. This last card up here, this card up here says tested. Your strengths and weaknesses are being tested. And that is so true. That's in reference to that relationship. You know, your person got particular issues, you got particular issues. You know, y'all, it's not always good to just break up, especially if the relationship has the potential of being saved There is no, you know what I'm saying, physical abusive or none of that bullshit like that going on. Y'all are just on a different page, but y'all do know that the love is genuine, the love is pure. That is when you are being tested, because a lot of people, let me say this, when you have a particular issue with your mate, what will happen is the negative energies will come in and they'll send you somebody to sleep with just to test you. Many people fail. Many people fail. That is the reason why there are so many kids brought into this world that are, the parents have never been together. A person to get mad at their mate because they in a low vibration for a minute, and then they'll go out and have a one night stand with their best friend, or they'll go out and just sleep with a random person just to take their frustration out and release it because they ain't talking to their mate. People, it's real out here when it comes to relationships. You have got to be fucking solid and understand the test. You have got to understand how these dark entities work, especially on people in relationships. Relationships fail because people don't see demons. They see surface level 3D people. A person can get mad at their mate and they'll see some fine woman or a fine man and go sleep with him just because they need to take out some frustration. So that's how they do it. They'll use their sacral chakra energy to go and take out this frustration and release it, not even realizing they just swap fluids with the devil. It happens all the fucking time, man. Last card out says true love comes when you least expect it. And that is so true. That is why you have got to be discerning. I said discernment, but discerning on the particular people that come into your life. Y'all, my cat is over here trying to break into the cat food. I can't deal. Anyway, you have to be discerning about the people that come into your life, because when you are healing and when you are managing your own life and you're not really focusing on love, that's when it shows up. But you have to be ready. You have to be ready, and you have to know, first of all, when true love comes in your direction and you are healing and you are on the right path and you are focusing on yourself, trust and believe you're going to be able to distinguish real from fake. A lot of people say that they can't, but if you are truly on a higher vibrational, you're going to fucking know. Trust me, you're going to know. So for those of y'all that are getting ready to embark on these new relationships, because a lot of people are, some of us got a few options out here. But, at the same time, this is just a little something to kind of guide you on an inner level on how to deal with certain things, Just most importantly about the whole scenario, man, be in touch with your feelings. Listen to your intuition, because your intuition is not going to lead you wrong. It's not. It's not. I don't care how good a person look. I don't care how fancy a person talk. I don't care what they say to you. Man, when you get in touch with your higher self, your intuition will warn you about motherfuckers, and next thing you know, your spirit guides will block that person out of your life, and you'll be so in tune with yourself, you'll shoot them a thumbs up and be like, yeah, man, I was feeling fucked up about this particular person. You'll start thanking your spirit guides because you already know what the fuck they doing, because you in tune with them. You know what I'm saying? You got passed on relatives and shit looking out for you too. So it ain't just the dark energies that work out here. We got positive energies out here working for us too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these ancestors that done passed on, they want us to meet people that's gonna break generational cycles of toxic relationships and shit. Some of our ancestors that have passed on, they were in toxic relationships and they didn't have the strength to get out of them relationships. You know what I'm saying? So now here we are, a totally different generation. They depended on us to break that bullshit up. They depended on us to cleanse the bloodline and stop settling for less, because they didn't do it. But because they didn't do it, now that they're in the afterlife, they're able to nudge us on to do it. So follow your intuition, because your intuition ain't nothing but your higher self and your spirit guides. And y'all look at the card that was stuck in the deck. Check it the fuck out. 1111 was stuck in the box. 1111 is an important number for twin flames. It symbolizes the harmony and balance of soul counterparts. Let me say this, because I was finna end this, but let me go ahead and speak on this card right quick. A lot of y'all, a lot of us, I'm going to say us, because I'm a part of the collective too, we're dealing with false twin flames. False twins, karmic twins. They say there's only, and look, and the flame on my candle went out. We were dealing with people that were here to teach us lessons, true enough, and that's what a twin flame does. But for some people, that was a practice twin. Me personally, it's nothing but a karmic soulmate. Those are practice people. Not for everybody, but some people. So for some of y'all, us, whoever, now that you've learned your lessons, now that this person has pushed you to do what you need to do, now you're getting ready to pull in your real twin. And even though they're going to mirror to you, whatever it is that you have, that you're still working on, the way that they mirror it to you, it's not going to hurt you. It's going to help you. And they're going to understand that because they've been through the same process with their own false twin. So y'all keep that shit in mind. Always keep that in mind. It's a hard journey out here, but as long as you following your intuition, trust and believe, man. Your spirit guides, your ancestors, they got your back, and they're going to line you up with what you need to be lined up with. But, we have to be paying attention to what it is that we're accepting in our lives, because our ancestors, they can only defend us for so long. And sometimes, just like us as parents, we can fuss and cuss and holler at our kids all day long, but sometimes you just got to pull back and let them bust their ass, And that's something I'm going through with my own kids, and it's stressful and hurtful, for me to pull back and basically have to tell my kids, no, I can't do this. I'm not doing this no more. Our spirit guides feel the same fucking way about us. Our ancestors feel the same way about us. They don't want to watch us get hurt. They don't want to watch us get ran over. They don't want to watch us get abused by people. But if we continue to let certain people back in our lives, knowing that they're not good for us, well, what the fuck are they supposed to do? Yeah, they can block a person from texting you. They can block a person from coming towards you. You know what I'm saying? They could tear a motherfucker's car up so they can't ride up and down your street. But at some point, you're going to start reaching back after this person. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to communicate with this person anyway. So they just going to say, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Since this is what you want to keep doing, you sure right. So let me get out of here, y'all. Let me roll some Zodiacs. Let's see who y'all's potential person is that's going to fly out of these dice right here. Let's see who we got. Capricorn. That Capricorn fell out of Capricorn, and then I threw it on the table and it rolled back as a Capricorn. So we got Capricorn, Aries, Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, the number 12, and the number 9. So those signs may be significant for you. Those signs may be significant for the person that is currently in your life or coming into your life. 12 plus 9 is 21. So the number 21 could be significant for you. The number 12 could be significant for you. Hell, the 12 is significant for me. I was born on the 12. But what was I about to say? Shit. Oh, 9. The number 9 could be significant for you. September, December, March. What else? Whatever the numbers are. 21, 3. That's 3. That's March. So anyway, we got Pisces out here. So some of these signs, hopefully these signs are significant to you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get off here and pack my little table up and take my ass in the house. I done fought flies all day long. I done did my thug dizzle out here, y'all. I represented out here with the flies. I represented out here with the cats. I had a cat fight going on over here earlier. I had to pause one of my videos because they was out here throwing down, y'all. Man, I'm telling you, it's a jungle over here. But anyway, I'm going to get my ass off here, and I'd like to welcome all of my new subscribers. My channels are growing, man. My channels are growing so fucking fast that it's scary. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. My channels are growing. I am grateful for y'all. I can't wait till my channels actually grow, because I want to start doing certain things. I want to start doing like, what do they call them? Not auctions, but like I make jewelry. For those of y'all that don't know, I do make jewelry. I make my own jewelry. I wanted to start me a shop, but it's like now that I'm doing tarot and stuff, jewelry is something I was doing before I started doing tarot. But now that I do tarot, I still do it every now and then. I have so much jewelry and stuff that I actually hand make myself. I'm actually looking at like making gift boxes and stuff and doing like raffles and stuff. So just some little stuff since I got my little community happening on YouTube. Just something we can, have a little fun with from time to time. So be on the lookout for that as my channel starts to grow. I'm coming up with all kinds of ideas. So again, I just want to thank everybody for coming to the channel. And I'd like to welcome everybody that are new to the No Clearance Rack Zone, where we do not sit on clearance racks. We shop on them. We do not fuck with the Toys R Us kids that sit on the clearance rack. We leave their asses over there. We do not have price tags on our forehead that say 50 cents. So I'm finna get my ass off here, break my table down. Peace and blessings, namaste, and y'all have a blessed day, evening, night, or morning.